I think it's fair to say that one of the most important elements of your fishing tackle is the connection between you and the fish. And when I talk about connection, I think about line. And for me, having confidence in the lines that you're using is paramount, because ultimately, without confidence in that connection, I'm afraid you start to panic that things are going to fall apart and you aren't going to land that great catch that you've hooked. So when we look at products here at Nufish, we want to make sure that we can get the very best product to use for that important link between you and the fish. Now, like all of us here at Nufish, I'm sure that you need the utmost confidence in the products that you're using, and there's some great products that we've all been using for years. So why would you want to change is the question. Now, for me, I've already mentioned the confidence part, and what I want to be is confident that I know exactly what I'm using, and by that I mean, is the strength and diameter ratio of my line exactly what I need it to be? And that's not always the case. There's some great products out there, some really strong lines. But when you're trying to decide whether one diameter of line over another is the little part that makes the difference between catching fish and not catching fish, and you want to adjust up and down to give you all those extra bites, then you need to be assured that what you're using is exactly what it says on the packet. And that's where our new line, XACT, comes into play. This is a line that we've developed for rig and hook lengths. Now, we work really hard to make sure that we can bring you a product that covers both those disciplines, because ultimately that's not easy, and that's all down to the development and the specification that we've put in to make sure it's good for all the aspects of your fishing. The varied applications that we actually use in our fishing, you know, because we might be using, as I said, for rigs or hook lengths, it might be for waggler fishing, it might be river fishing, it could be feeder fishing, it could be method fishing, right down with short hook lengths as short as 3 inches. And for that, it's very difficult to make a product to suit all applications. But by working very hard on the specification, the treatments and the compounds of the lines that we've put together to bring you this product, we think we've got it absolutely spot on. Now, don't just take our word for it. We've actually been testing this for a couple of years, and beyond and above our range of anglers and consultants, we've actually had the public involved in the testing of this, and the feedback we've had from them, we've been able to put back into the development process to make sure that we've got everything spot on for you. And that includes all the different specs that include suppleness, abrasion resistance, the wear, the tear, the knot strength, how it knots up. And those things are very important. If you're an angler that likes to crimp his shots onto his pole rig with a pair of pliers, this line will stand that. If you're a guy that wants to bite them on and slide them up and down all day because you want to vary your shotting patterns, it will do it. If you're dragging big carp across the bottom on a method feeder and it's ragging against the landing net, this abrasion resistant product will do it. And what's most important is the fact that you know exactly what diameter it is, because we've ensured that we've got it nice and accurate. So it's strong with accuracy, and that's the most important thing for you, so you know exactly what you're putting on the end of your rig when you go out fishing like we do. So whether you're a roach angler who likes canals, you might be a river angler who likes fishing for chub, you might be a commercial angler who likes catching big carp and big munters down the edge, or you might just be a good old-fashioned stillwater angler who wants to catch everything, we believe that we've brought to market a size in our range of 10 that will suit your fishing. So right down from an 083 right at the bottom, right up to an 0234, which I'm sure you'll be interested to know breaks at just under the £10 mark. We believe we've got exactly what you need in this range of fantastic new rig and hook length lines. So if your line selection is driven by accurate diameters, or whether it's driven by strength, we believe this all-round rig and hook length line will give you exactly what you're looking for.